Hi, friends. Today we're looking at the book of Deuteronomy in the 5-Minute Bible, and the year is 2024. This is the Jan Hus Institute of Biblical Studies, and I'm your old pal PapaDale. I'm a retired pastor, teacher, theologian, and professor with over 50 years of service to the Lord Jesus Christ. If you want to know any more about me, there are other videos on this playlist, so for now, let's just get going. Deuteronomy in 5 minutes. Well, Deuteronomy is the 5th book of the Bible. It's a significant text in both Jewish and Christian traditions. It serves as a renewal of the covenant between God and the Israelites as they prepare to enter the Promised Land. Traditionally attributed to Moses, Deuteronomy captures his farewell addresses, delivering essential teachings and laws that would guide Israel's life and worship. The name itself, derived from the Greek word Deuteronomion, that's a tough one. Deuteronomion means second law, emphasizing its role in reiterating and expanding God's commandments already given. A key thematic element of Deuteronomy is the call to obedience. Moses repeatedly instructs the Israelites to follow God's law for their own well-being and prosperity. In Deuteronomy 5:32-33, Moses commands, "You shall be careful to do as the Lord your God has commanded you. You shall not turn aside to the right hand or to the left. You shall walk in all the way that the Lord your God has commanded you, that you may live and that it may go well with you." This directive highlights that obedience brings blessings, emphasizing that the Israelites' future success hinges on their fidelity to God. Moreover, Deuteronomy recounts Israel's history, reminding them of God's faithfulness and past deliverance. In Deuteronomy 7:7, Moses assures the people it was not because you were more in number than any other people that the Lord set his love on you and chose you, for you were the fewest of all people, but it is because the Lord loves you. This reflection on God's grace serves to reinforce their identity as God's chosen people, encouraging them to remain steadfast in their loyalty. The book also stresses the significance of worship and devotion to the one true God. Deuteronomy 6:4-5 introduces the Shema, a fundamental declaration of faith that says, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your might." This command to love God wholly lays the foundation for the relationship between God and his people, calling for complete devotion and allegiance. Another important aspect of Deuteronomy is the emphasis on teaching and passing down the faith to future generations. In Deuteronomy 6:6, Moses instructs, "And these words that I command you today shall be on your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your children, and shall talk of them when you sit in your house, and when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise." This underscores the responsibility of each generation to cultivate faith actively, ensuring the knowledge of God's laws and love endures. Furthermore, Deuteronomy addresses social justice and community responsibility, laying out laws that require the Israelites to care for the marginalized. In Deuteronomy 15:7, Moses states, "If among you one of your brothers should become poor in any of your towns within your land that the Lord your God is giving you, you shall not harden your heart or shut your hand against your poor brother, but you shall open your hand to him and lend him sufficient for his need." This call to compassion and generosity reflects the heart of God and the ethical lifestyle expected of his followers. Finally, Deuteronomy culminates in the call to choose life. In Deuteronomy 30:19, Moses urges, "I call heaven and earth to witness against you today that I have set before you life and death, blessing and curse. Therefore, choose life, that you and your offspring may live, loving the Lord your God, obeying his voice and holding fast to him, for he is your life and length of days." This poignant message encapsulates the purpose of the covenant, A life lived in relationship with God brings ultimate fulfillment and blessings. In summary, Deuteronomy serves as a vital guide for understanding the nature of God's covenant with His people. It emphasizes obedience, the importance of worship, the need for generational teaching, social justice, and the ultimate choice of life through faithfulness to God. For contemporary believers, the lessons of Deuteronomy remain profound, reminding us to love and serve God wholeheartedly and to pass on that faith to future generations. I'm your old pal PapaDale. This is the year 2024. The lecture you just watched is the Deuteronomy lecture of the 5-Minute Bible for the Jan Hus Institute. And so until the next video, may God bless you and keep you.